Hi there, I'm Dr. Rolanda Fabian, wife, mom, educator, veteran, wellness enthusiast, and I'm also the proud founder of Bright Idea Consulting. I'm passionate about helping you thrive, prioritizing your well being, achieving your breakthroughs, and unlocking your personal potential. Here, we dive into practical tips, inspiring conversations, and transformative strategies to help you navigate life's challenges with confidence and grace. Whether you're looking to strengthen your relationships, practice better self care, or find balance amidst the chaos, you are in the right place. So if you're ready to grow and create the life you always dreamed about, welcome. I'm so glad you're here. Now let's dive into today's episode and start building your brighter tomorrow today. Hey, welcome back. If you are joining me for the first time, then you may not know that this is actually part two of a two-part episode. You can listen in either order, really doesn't matter, but you're going to get the full picture if you listen to part one first. So if you haven't already, go back and listen to that. But part one is going to be the feed for you. It's going to tell you about my story, how this all started, where I was as a veteran, how I transitioned as I became a mom, what I've learned the hard way from all of the things that I've experienced, and how you can't pour from an empty vessel. Now, that's all in episode one. Today, I'm going to give you the rest of the story. I'm going to tell you the numbers that prove that this isn't just my story. I'm going to give you the numbers that show that the framework that I built for you on the other side really works. And I'm going to give you one practice that you can start tomorrow morning that's going to totally change the trajectory that you're on today. I'll give you the whole picture. All right, so if you're ready, let's dive in. Hi, I'm Dr. Rolanda, and this is Dr. Rolanda's Bright Ideas. Today, on this show, we are having a real conversation about what the month of May is really asking of you and of me too. I want to give you some numbers to back this up. I'm not just telling you a story. I'm talking to you about a pattern. Let me start with the women veterans, because this is where my story started, so it makes sense to start here. I'm a researcher. I like to read. I like to know things. Women who served in the military experience PTSD, that's post-traumatic stress disorder. And we experience it at double the rate of women who have never served. That's not too hard to believe. About 13% of us, compared to 8% of civilian women, have experienced PTSD. And we experience post-traumatic stress disorder at almost twice the rate of male veterans, too. Roughly 1 in 3 women veterans report experiencing some type of trauma in the military. 1 in 3. I know some people personally. And in this study, nearly 5 million veteran women carried a diagnosis of depression at some point, and they carried it at nearly double the rate of the men in service. That's about 28% of us, twice the rate of men who served beside us. Are you hearing me? And a lot of veterans who are women are mothers. A lot of them are mothers. And so now I'm going to talk to you about some stats that relate to mothers and think about how much higher they are if these mothers are veterans. Roughly 1 in 5, that's 20%. 20% of new mothers in the U.S. alone experience a maternal mental health condition. That's maybe depression, like after they have the baby, or anxiety while they're being new moms. Sometimes it's worse for Black mothers. The number is closer to 40% for us. That's almost twice the rate of all mothers. Background doesn't matter. For Black and Latino mothers, that number rises to almost 60%. 60%. Just never go and get help. We're taught to just keep pushing through. And I want you to sit with this next number. Before I say it, I just want you to prepare your mind. As of last year, Maternal mental health conditions were the leading cause of pregnancy-related deaths in the U.S. It's not hemorrhaging or preeclampsia or some other condition, physical condition. It's a mental health condition. Almost 1 in 4 pregnancy-related deaths are related to mental health issues. That's the leading cause. We're losing our mothers. We're losing our sisters. We're losing our aunts. And not because they're weak, because nobody is asking them how they are. Nobody's asking, what can I do? And we've been trained to say, I'm fine. And then there's the rest of us, the women who never put on a uniform, the women who never carried a child, who have been carrying around everything else, though. Totally burnt out. Burnout in this country has hit a high record as of 2025. About 2 out of every 3 workers has reported it. And women experience that burnout at alarming rates, much more high than it is for men. It has to do with the expectations that are placed on women. Most women work a full-time job, but then they go home and do the lion's share of running their own house and taking care of the kids. It's imbalanced. Among women in leadership roles, more than half of them report that burnout is what they're experiencing because they're carrying significantly higher levels of mental and physical and emotional fatigue than men who are in their same fields. So, for example,
Hey there, sorry to interrupt, but I just want to know if you're enjoying the show so far. If you are, this is the perfect time to hit the subscribe button and turn on your notifications. By subscribing, you'll never miss out on the practical tips and inspiring conversations and our proven strategies where we're showing you how to prioritize yourself, strengthen your relationships, and thrive in every area of your life. Did you know that most of our listeners say these episodes have given them the clarity and tools that they needed to start making real changes? So don't miss out. Subscribe now and stay connected to the community that's all about helping you grow and glow. All right, now let's get back to the show.
more than half of doctors, nurses, executives, teachers, they're considering leaving their profession because they can't handle the stress of being in their profession and taking care of their family. Those are not numbers that are about other women. Those numbers are about us, all of us, about you, about me, and about the woman next to you in the carpool lane, and about the woman working in the office in the corner, and the woman who just got promoted but isn't happy. And she can't figure out why she's feeling worse now than she did before. There's a pattern. It's telling us something. The pattern is saying that women who give most of themselves, if not all, and who are doing it regularly, have the least left for themselves. And nobody's going to fix that for us. This is something that we have to fix for ourselves. But that's actually good news. That's actually the best news that I can give you. Because if nobody else can fix this, nobody else can take it away from us either. We have the power to change this pattern within our own hands. And it's been in our hands the whole time. That's a good thing. That's a great thing. I made a decision. I made a decision that I was going to take better care of myself, and I was going to do it on purpose in 4 ways: spiritually, physically, mentally, and emotionally. The same 4 realms that I now teach my clients is where I started. Because when I built this framework, I wasn't building it for anybody else. I was building it for me. But then I realized that me is every other woman. Let me walk you through it briefly. You need to know this structure because this is where it can start for you. Wellness is not a vibe. It is a discipline, right? And discipline needs tending. In the spirit realm, your spirit is the power, the animating force that is within you. It is a divine spark. It's the part of you that's connected to something deeper and something larger than yourself. I tend to my spirit by keeping my mind fixed on what is good and what is right. I tend to my spirit on purpose. Physical realm is your body. It's the only one that you get, and it's a vessel for everything else. So if you are running your temple into the ground, every other realm suffers. Every other realm suffers. Take care of your body. I take care of my body, not because I'm chasing a number on a scale, because I'm a good steward and this is my dwelling place. So I take care of it so that it can do what I need it to do in this life. I also take care of my mind. My mind, your mind is a battlefield. And every day there are things that knock on the door. And most of the time you just let them in. But I have learned to ask each thought, do you belong to me? Are you mine? And if that thought is not my thought, it doesn't get a seat. I guard my thoughts the way a soldier guards their post, because that's exactly what it is. And then you have to tend to your emotional realm. Your emotions are not your enemy. They are your messengers. I let myself feel. I don't perform. I don't pretend I'm well. I practice it. There's a difference. Performance is what you do for everybody else, but what you practice, you do it for you. And this is what I mean when I say that you have an inner realm. This is the inner realm. Inside every single one of us, there are 4 rooms, and most of us are running around on the outside dealing with everything and everybody else instead of handling what's on the inside. Take care of what's inside your own house. Okay? If your lights are out and your fire is out, get back in there and do some work. You have to go inside. You have to tend to your own fire. You have to encourage yourself. Nobody else can do it for you. That is your work, and you need to do this for yourself. Because if you do it for yourself, then you show up the way you need to for everybody else. I'm going to give you one more thing to do this week. Just one, because I know we're busy, and I know that if I give you 10,011 things to do, you're going to do 0. So I'm going to give you just one thing, but this is going to help you. Here's the practice. Every morning this week for the next 7 days, before you check your phone, before you check on anybody else, before you do anything else, I want you to take 3 minutes, just 3 minutes, and I want you to renew your mind. How do you do that? In those 3 minutes, I want you to put your hand on your chest, connect with yourself. That's why I do that. I connect with myself. And I want you to say out loud, just say 3 things that are true about you. Not 3 things you want to be true, but 3 things that are actually true, already true, like right now. Maybe it sounds like this. I am here, I'm standing, and I'm chosen. It might sound like this. I am the daughter of the Most High, and I am not what happened to me. I am what God says I am. The exact words are yours. And really and truly, doesn't really matter what the words are. The most important thing is to do the practice. 3 minutes, your hand on your chest, say the truths out loud and do it for 7 days. That's all. That's it. Tell me at the end of the week that you don't feel differently. Tell me that your day doesn't start to belong like it's yours instead of everyone else's who wants a piece of you. This is what wealth looks like. It's not a spa day and it's not an annual retreat, although it's nice to have those. But that's not all wealth is. Wealth is a practice, a small daily thing that you do on purpose. Renew your mind and your body will follow. Tend to your spirit and your soul will rest. That is the whole framework. Before I close, I want to say something to you directly. I see the woman who put on that uniform in whatever your uniform was, and you stood your post and you gave more than anyone you knew. I see the woman who has poured herself into her family, into her calling, and is now wondering, what is left for me? I see the woman who says, I'm fine. Everyone else says you're fine. Everything is good on paper. Nobody worries about you because they know you have everything handled. I see you. I am you. I am with you. While we are honoring the fallen and celebrating mothers and quietly nodding at mental health, I want you to do something different. I want you to honor yourself. I want you to celebrate the woman you have already become. I want you to take seriously the inner realm where everything you have to give actually comes from. You are depleted because you have been giving from the wrong place. There is a deeper well inside of you, and it has been there the whole time. It has your name on it. You're victorious, and not because nothing ever happened to you. You're victorious because you decided what would happen in you. That 17-year-old girl with the duffel bag, the one who walked out of her mother's house and learned to stand on her own, I'm still standing. She's still in here. She's the one who built every season since. She's been carrying every person she loved and every person she lost on the journey the whole way. And I'm still building. And so is yours. Go find her. She's been waiting for you. I'm with you. And if anything in this episode landed on you today and you want to go deeper, I want to invite you somewhere specific. I host a 1-hour wealth wake up masterclass and a 3-day wealth reset challenge, WELLTH. This is where we begin the real work. the work of tending to our inner realm on purpose. The events are live, and the links are in my LinkedIn page, but they're also going to be in this show notes. Bring yourself, bring a friend, bring the version of you that is finally ready to put herself first. Until next time, take care of yourself strategically and on purpose, okay? Because the world needs the whole version of you. You be blessed, and I'll see you in the next episode. Thank you for joining us today. I hope you enjoyed the show and found something inspiring to take with you on your wellness journey. If you're ready to dive deeper and kickstart your journey into well-being, access all of our tools at our link tree at linktr.ee/bright-idea-code. Take the free wealth audit to get started on the right path. And don't forget to check out our store at brightideacode.store, where you'll find a curated list of tools and resources to support your personal growth on your journey. You'll find these links in the description and in the show notes. And before you go, be sure to hit subscribe and also tap the notification bell so you'll be the first to know when we release new episodes. Well, I can hardly wait to see you next time. Meanwhile, take care of yourself and keep shining bright.